Guys, what's up? It's been a while. I know I haven't done a YouTube video like this in person for quite a while, but as you can see, I am actually in a more of a room setting rather than my car, and the reason for that is we had recently moved. That was also a reason for a big delay in between my last uploads. It's because we were in the process of doing so. But now that we're here, we kind of have everything pretty much set up where it's supposed to be. This is my little desk area here. As you can see, got it all set up. Got the little bobblehead, Vault-Tec. Got my fucking Samurai Edge pistol. But yeah, so this is essentially my little area here, and this is a place where you're going to see a lot of my recordings. I got a lot of other cool stuff that I want to decorate my little wall area with. And yeah, so many cool things that I want to do here with this channel. And mainly, I just want to talk about the reason why I started this channel. Obviously kind of going through my head looking for video ideas. There are some pretty good ones that I have, but it's just, okay, well, do I want to just jump into it, or do I want to kind of like set myself up, to put myself in a particular direction, or just let you guys know that there are these different avenues that I want to go down. And to start with and to begin with, it's just basically the name of the channel, Highly Interested. I came up with the name here, Highly Interested here. Well, it didn't really come up with it. Obviously, Highly Interested is 2 words in a dictionary put together to make a sentence. But Highly Interested was mainly going to be a hub channel for a bunch of different things that I want to dive into. Like, for example, right now, I am posting on the Highly Interested channel, and that's mainly gonna be reserved for, stuff like this, personal videos where I speak out to you, talk about, life, experiences, and, weed. Obviously, that's one big thing. That's part of the, excuse me. That's one big thing that's a part of this channel, is the weed aspect of it. I'm smoking a cart right now, but a lot of weed channels struggle with a lot of things related to monetization. And don't get me wrong, I am all for making YouTube videos just for the fun of it, just for the love of the game. That's just something I've always wanted to do. It's been on my list of things to do since I can imagine. I remember back in like 2008, 2006, more or less 2007, seeing, upcoming YouTubers who were just dabbling into the Modern Warfare 2 days, Call of Duty 4 days, posting up gameplay montages, quick scoping clips, and stuff like that. Like, I was a part of that crowd. I really wish I was able to, record my gameplay, post it up online, be all cool. But I missed that time frame window. I was too young, too poor to even kind of consider doing something like that. But now that I'm here, a bit older now and wiser, I've come to, just thought to, why not try it? There's a lot of things in this world that are worth trying, a lot of things that aren't worth trying. And I feel like YouTube is something that is worth trying. It's for everybody. I'd say, anybody can upload anything on here. Everybody has a phone that can connect to YouTube to upload stuff. Like I did my other video like that, which is crazy. And yeah, like now more than ever, we have the technological means to do this stuff, and we're seeing it with the younger generation and their TikTok and all that stuff. All these streamers, they came up in a time where, all these perfect conditions met together to form these now big companies, these now big entities, and a lot of people, like including myself, who always wanted to make a video, who's always wanted to be something online, in front of people. We kind of see it as, what, now's the time, why not now rather than later? And I spent my whole life kind of putting it off, and this is the time where I'm actually going to put it into motion. And yeah, I wanted to do that here with you guys. These more personal videos, I want to kind of keep it just, you know, to life situations, how things are going with the channel, you know. And speaking back on the channel, another thing that I want to do, you know, that's which is one of my passions. I know I mentioned it a little while ago. Gaming. I love gaming. Has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. I know a lot of you feel the same way, share the same sentiment. That gaming is something that became a part of my life. While other people were getting lost in books, movies, going out, hanging out with friends, I, right after school, plugged in, played some Xbox Live, played a lot of Modern Warfare 2, a lot of the Call of Duties, and I made friends through there. Obviously they weren't people that I physically were seeing on the daily basis, but we did spend meaningful time together online, all day, for as long as I possibly could. So I built my friendships that way. And it's interesting because as time went on, people grow older, people's feelings change about particular things, gaming, some people have families and now they have jobs that take up a lot of time. And, by the time they get home, they have no energy to even consider starting a 60+ hour game, And I feel like I've came to that, point in my life almost recently. Before I even started this YouTube stuff, I was starting to kind of like get lost in life. Obviously there are a lot of other things that a person could be paying attention to kind of alleviate that kind of feeling of missing out on like gaming, because a lot of people, not so much nowadays, it's being flipped on its head about how gaming is a waste of time. Same thing with like anime and stuff like that. There's a big resurgence on that. I don't even want to say resurgence, but there's a big like uprising in the amount of people who now say they watch anime, and a lot of people who now say they play games. A lot of people who you would think wouldn't, based off appearances. But it's funny because it's now become a big thing where everybody's kind of involved in it one way or another. And it's interesting because now it's more of a, I don't want to say a mainstream thing. I think COVID kind of did a lot to speed that up. Obviously being locked indoors, have nothing else to do but play a game, or if you're lucky enough to work, you work. But for those of you who got to chill at home, you've kind of got accustomed to that. And not accustomed, that's a bad word, but you got a chance to experience what I had experienced all my life, going home, sitting down, playing games, not wanting to even go anywhere. Like, I swear, if I was a child and COVID was around, like that would have been my time to like excel in like games. But then again, that's probably bad for somebody young to kind of put all that attention into games, and I'm a proponent of that. I have spent a lot of time on Xbox Live, kind of missing out on a lot of things. I did mention I did make friends online, but then again too, the people in my actual school life, weren't so, my group wasn't so big. I found myself being, that floater between groups of people. But then again, friends with everybody, do you even have any real friends if, that's the kind of case? But I'd rather be liked by everybody than, loved by a few. And where's it going with that? School, being young. Fuck, I don't even know. Like, anyway, yeah. So, gaming is a big part of me and something that I like to get into. I love consuming gaming content, whether it be reviews, criticisms on games, and all that whatnot. I do love the inner workings of games. I do love interviews with game developers and everything of the sorts. And something that kind of goes hand in hand with gaming nowadays is anime. Yeah, I am an anime watcher here. It's pretty interesting to see how there's a big 180 turn when it comes to people consuming anime media. Before, You know, people used to make fun of the little anime kid reading his manga, wearing his anime shirt, you know. And all of a sudden, I've seen that become, you know, everybody's wearing an anime shirt. Oh, Dragon Ball Z is the coolest thing. You know, Naruto is the coolest thing. Although those may be mainstream animes that a lot of veteran anime viewers are just kind of scoffing at, like, all right, you just watched Dragon Ball Z, you just see Naruto. Okay, well, you know, I've watched hundreds of different anime shows and all this, you know. And I appreciate that because at least now it's more of a, you know, well-rounded, everybody likes it kind of deal. Like right now is a perfect time because you can now talk openly about anime, which anime you watch, actually have discussions with people, you know. Like I said, with the gaming, a lot of people who you wouldn't think watch anime, and it's interesting. I actually have a anime related tattoo. I got a brand of the sacrifice on my neck right here. Can't see I got my hood on, but I am a huge fan of the anime series Berserk, and I do really want to make a lot of videos on that because the world of Berserk is very interesting. The artwork is fantastic, and it's an ongoing series still, you know, that has a lot of excuse me, it's an anime series that has a lot of history with me. You know, I make personal connections to things in there that I like to bring into my real life, and yeah, you know, I hope to kind of share that with you so you guys had that same experience with me, you know, or you see if you even had the same experience as you did reading it as you did like me, I guess is how you would phrase that. But anyway, yeah, so I want to cover gaming, anime. One thing that I also do want to cover, which is a big kind of like, I don't know, this is a big kind of thing that I'm worried about, is the weed. I do, as long as I've been on YouTube too, well, maybe not as long, but I've been consuming, you know, weed content on YouTube for probably about 12 plus years now. I've seen a lot of weedtubers come and go. There's one particular weedtuber that actually got me into it, was Haley 420. For those of you who know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But Custom Grow 420, that dude's pretty cool. I think he streams on Twitch now. But that guy was pretty cool. He's a pretty cool dude, you know. But yeah, these people, you know, I idolized them. You know, I seen fucking Custom Grow 420, him take 1 gram dabs, like fat ass globs, dude. Just take him to the face. Insane. But yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I wanted to be a part of that, you know. Oh, also I forgot to shout out another YouTuber here. His name is Simple Arrested, Simply. I'll post it up right now. But tag him to his channel because he's a pretty cool dude. You know, I started watching him, and I seen his channel grow. You know, and it's pretty cool because I remember watching his videos and there's only like, what, maybe about 50, 100 views, and then now his dude's getting hundreds, if not thousands, of views now, which is pretty cool. You know, I like seeing stuff like that. You know, and it also gives me hope that I could grow something as well. You know, and that's what I want to do here. So weed content is something I want to do, but I got to do it smart because I know there's a lot of guidelines, rules, and all this mumbo jumbo, and I'm going to have to kind of circumvent that, or, you know, learn how to go with the flow when it comes to weed, because I know that's a big topic here. You know, they don't want you showing it around, yada yada yada, and it's all right, I get it. But let's see here, weed channel, yes. Also, one thing that I do really love, music. I am a big fan of music. I have a lot of particular bands that I love, and I just like good music. I like you know, individual instruments, whole ensemble orchestras, anything musical I really do enjoy. I would love to post up here, maybe even do like a review on a song, or even kind of like a what do you call it, reaction video to a song, because a lot of these music things are really great, and I would like to, share that with people, because for me, I do use music as kind of like a therapy session. Blast up a sad song and feel my feelings. Blast off a fucking rap song. Get in my zone. Get it fired up. If I'm really feeling angry, I'll throw on some fucking Limp Bizkit. Break stuff, and stuff like that. And I want to kind of share that with everybody. My experience with music. What particular songs do to me, and to see if that means the same to you. And yeah, and I don't know whether or not to divide those up into individual things, or you keep it all within the highly interested. I might do like a separation, maybe in a title, like highly interested, and then in parentheses, in music, and then a review of songs, blah blah blah, or highly interested in gaming reviews, Fallout 5, stuff like that. So I think I might do that just to kind of keep it all encompassing. But then again, I don't know, because that kind of scares me, kind of keeping all of your eggs in one basket. It takes a couple of copyright strikes and you're screwed, your channel's gone. So I gotta be careful with that. But other than that, yeah, I also want to do little weekly updates on the current state of my channel. Obviously try to keep up with the views. Kind of show you guys, what I've been kind of getting, the responses, if any views, if any, any rise, any change in anything. Yeah. So this is what I'm going to record here. And yeah, guys, hope to see you guys in the next one. I'm going to try to end it here. I'm not really too good at endings, as you can kind of see, but I want to end it here, but I want to end it on a note. If you liked it, leave a like. If you loved it, subscribe. And if you have a question, I want to do this too, where, I want to answer questions in the comments. Obviously, that's the main important thing here, is the community aspect of it. That's one thing that I do enjoy about YouTube, is the community, or the communities that can come from particular channels. And that's one thing that I do want. I want to start building the community here. I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. So please feel free to leave anything down below. Especially if you have any ideas, or I wouldn't say ideas, but if you have any topics you want me to cover in those 3 particular categories. I think I listed for music, games, anime, and weed related topics. Feel free to ask away, and then I'll maybe have another video for you here about those responses to those questions. And but yeah, see you guys. Hope to see you guys in the other one. I'll try to post up one a lot sooner than the other ones, so hopefully expect one in a couple of days from now. And yeah, all right guys, peace out, have a good one, and see you in the next one.